does not surrender. You are trespassing on Latvian soil. Leave now.
School's in session. I'm Mr. Guzman. Welcome to the classroom. Dr. Doom isn't just another Marvel villain. He's smarter than Tony, more dangerous than Kang, and powerful enough to take on gods, sorcerers, mutants, and much more. So in this Avengers movie, they can't just throw a bunch of random heroes together and hope it works. They need a team specifically built to stop Victor Von Doom. We need a team of a little bit of everything. Everything from cosmic powers to everyday people with normal stakes. We need some magic in there, some powerhouses, some sorcery, even the power of nations behind some of these heroes, and those who understand how Dr. Doom thinks. So today I'm building a team I call Doom Watch. That's the best 9 characters I can come up with in the Marvel Cinematic Universe to take on Dr. Doom. And we're going to pull people from X-Men, Fantastic Four, Avengers, solo characters. We're doing it all, people. And if you want to play along with us, remember, pick 9 of your favorite heroes to take on Dr. Doom. I'm going to start with something a little bit more grounded here, okay? My first choice is Yelena from the Black Widow movie, the Thunderbolts, aka New Avengers, and the Hawkeye series. Every Marvel group needs someone that's a little more grounded. A little more regular human, maybe very, very good skills. But like Hawkeye and Black Widow, we need someone like that to show those human stakes, right? If you just see gods fighting gods, it's hard to really empathize with what's going on, I feel. Why do we need Yelena? Yelena is one of the best strategists in the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. She is basically the leader. Her and Bucky, I believe, are co-leaders of the Thunderbolts, aka New Avengers. Her time in the Red Room makes her kind of like our Black Widow style person. Assassin / amazing fighter, and someone who can get the job done, whatever it needs to be done. I think Florence Pugh does a great job with Yelena. I think just the fact that she was so good acting as her is the reason we got so much Yelena in our Marvel Cinematic Universe now. Not even scared to go after basically the Sentry in the Thunderbolts. She was the one that figured it out too. If you've seen the end of that movie, without her, they wouldn't be able to take out the Sentry. The Void, if you would. Yelena, again, not the ultimate powerhouse, but she's that person that when the time is right, she's going to be exactly the person we need. And, of course, mac and cheese is delicious.
Hi. I made macaroni if you want some.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, I was starving and you took forever, so I wanted to make food.
In my original ranking list of the best Avengers for this movie, I always say this guy needs to be on the team. The reason why? The Avengers have never lost a battle when this particular hero was on the team. That person is Scott Lang, Ant-Man.
Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
People always tell me, Ant-Man, he's just this little guy. You know, he gets big and small, and that's pretty much it. Why does he need to be on this team? And I respond, when is the last time the Avengers lost when Ant-Man was on the team? Go ahead. I'm waiting. Even more so, what I call an audience proxy, meaning someone in the movie that is basically a normal person like the people in the audience. And I think that's what Scott Lang is the most. I was rewatching Endgame and just, again, everything he was going through, I could see myself going through that if I was in a situation with a snap and 5 years later. But we need that everyday everyman. We have empathy when we see someone that is kind of like us on screen, you know? Normal guy with a daughter and stuff, made some bad decisions, but, you know, does some really good decisions too. If it wasn't for Scott Lang and the Rat, we would not have won Endgame. We would have no time heist and all of this. So at this point, Scott Lang, for me, is a must on the team. Bring Luis with you. This is the role. We're getting a little bit more powerful. Actually, quite a bit more powerful this next one. Every good team needs a tech genius. Everyone needs someone that can lead but also knows how to follow. And doesn't hurt if you got some special powers as well. And this person fills all the categories, and that's Shuri, right now, the Black Panther. Shuri Black Panther is on a different level when it comes to technology. I remember the scene in Infinity War when she was talking to Bruce Banner about how to best take the stone out of Vision, and she gave an answer like this. She basically gives Bruce Banner a way to take care of Vision and not mess up Vision. And she asks, how come you guys didn't do this? And he's basically like, oh, we never thought of it, that's why. And she was so nice. She says, I'm sure you tried your best. In Infinity War, Shuri's supposed to be like 16, right? So even then, technological genius with the best metal on Earth, vibranium. Now she has the powers of the Black Panther.
The Black Panther lives!
And she knows how to lead. Her whole life, she's been a princess, and she took on the role of a leader after her mother passed. I know right now, M'Baku is the king of Wakanda. She has her specialized suit. Again, remember, she could shoot sonic blasts out of them. She has the strength, the agility of the Black Panther now as well. So she got the brains and the brawn. Let's bring it, Shuri. And this next guy, the antagonist to Shuri in the Wakanda Forever movie, Namor, the original mutant. Not only are we escalating this team now with raw strength and raw force, but now we have a nation behind us as well. According to Wakanda Forever, Talokan could take out the forces of Wakanda. Right now in the MCU, the forces of Wakanda pretty much could take on any other nation one-on-one, no problem. So if Talokan could beat Wakanda, that means they could beat anyone on the surface. I feel with battling Doom, he's probably going to have some Doom bots and some things, some contingency plans. If you have Shuri and Namor, not only are they strong, not only are they leaders, not only do they know how to battle and plan out some strategy, but also they both have two of the strongest nations of Earth at their beck and call. I love Namor. I think he was one of the best antagonists of all the MCU's history. The story of the colonialism that his family had to endure, which made them all retreat to the ocean after finding their special herb. If you didn't know, he's as strong as a Hulk. He can fly, and he is covered in vibranium, man. He got a raw vibranium staff. He took on the Black Panther, and probably was really close to winning. Imperious Rex. Let's bring on some Namor. Did I say I was taking it up a notch with Namor? Well, I'm going to take it up another notch, man. Because not only do I want Captain America Steve Rogers on this team, I, in fact, want the worthy Captain America Steve Rogers on this team. And if you don't know what I mean by the worthy Captain America, I'm talking Captain America from Endgame that holds Mjolnir, and he just goes to town on Thanos, right? So whoever's worthy enough to pick up Mjolnir the hammer has the powers of Thor as well. As you saw, he's a great fighter, so he knew how to do some cool things with that hammer. He was all throwing his shield up, making it bounce off of there, hit Thanos in the back of the head, using Mjolnir to hit it like basically a baseball bat and making the shield do all kind of incredible things. I would love regular Captain America Steve Rogers on this team, but if we're taking a team that's going to take out Doom, and according to the people that saw the trailer, saying that Doom can stop Stormbreaker with a clink, there's no way we could just have regular Cap. We need the worthy Mjolnir-holding Captain America. And I'd be remiss if I didn't take at least one person from the X-Men on this team. The X-Men universe, anyway. Again, if you read the comics and watch X-Men 97, he was an X-Men at one point. He was actually the leader at one point. And this is Magneto. I'm sure Doom has some kind of magic or something on his armor that might deflect the power, but what better mutant from the Marvel Universe than Magneto to take out Dr. Doom? If it does work, that'll be a short fight, you know?
My mighty shield! Really, I'm the master of magnetism, and you just hurled a metal frisbee at me.
It's gonna be like, oh, metal. All right. Have fun, Doom. Maybe crush him or something like this, right? I'm assuming Doom has some contingency plans for that. So I do think that even without that, though, Magneto is very powerful. If he can't control his armor, he can control all the other metal. He can make a lot of cool things happen. This guy understands what the stakes really are, man. Who better than a mutant that lives in the Marvel world to understand the possibility of genocide, seeing their futures in multiple timelines where they are extinct. This guy will have a chip on his shoulder and he will have a plan to take out this big threat because he understands what it's like to be a megalomaniac. Said it right this time. Sometimes you need to fight a little fire with fire. Let's bring it, Magneto. If you didn't know, Dr. Doom is a master sorcerer. In the comics, he's number 2, next in line to be the Sorcerer Supreme. So, not only is he going to bring his intelligence, his tech, and his powers, but he's also going to bring some magic. So if Doom's bringing magic, I'm bringing over some chaos. Oh yes, the Scarlet Witch with her chaos magic. Wanda Maximoff almost took out Thanos all by herself in Endgame. She was powerful enough in Infinity War to be, working on exploding an Infinity Stone while holding off somebody with 5 Infinity Stones on their gauntlet at the same time. She is very powerful, and she only got more powerful in WandaVision. She only got more powerful in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. You might say that I think she's gone. I saw the end of that movie, it looked like that whole big mountain tower thing fell on her. But we never saw anything happen. We did see a little red spark at the end. I think she's still around. In the comic lines, there's been times where she teamed up with Doom because of her manipulating reality type powers. It's natural for her maybe to be in this movie. I'm not sure they're trying to save her for something else. If I'm Kevin Feige, fight on. I'm saying, Wanda Maximoff, we need you for Doomsday, man. But Elizabeth Olsen with her acting skills and what Wanda Maximoff can do, whoo, man, I'm telling you, if we have her on the team, we might not need much else. This person, I could have took the whole team, but if I have to pick one, I'm going to pick this person. Not necessarily because they're the most powerful of their team, not necessarily because they're the true leader of their team, but because they know Doom inside and out. And this is Reed Richards' Mr. Fantastic. In the comics, it shows that Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Doom, Victor Von Doom, have known each other since college at least. They were both rivals because they're both the 2 smartest people on the planet. I do feel, and I said in another video right over here, that if Reed Richards did not have his family with him, he'd be a lot more like Victor Von Doom, being that megalomaniac, as I said before. He understands him, they know each other. According to Fantastic Four First Steps movie, there was a Latveria scene with an empty chair. I'm thinking Dr. Doom's already in that universe and they know each other. So Reed Richards' job, number 1 job, might be to let us all know that don't know who Dr. Doom is. I'm talking the Avengers, the Thunderbolts, the X-Men even. Maybe they know him, I don't know. We need that guy to give some recon, man, to get some intel. We need to know what's going on before we fight this guy. So who better than the smartest man on his planet, Reed Richards, to give us some information so we make the best strategy to go at this guy named Victor Von Doom. So even more than his stretchy powers, even more than his intellect, we need some background information. And that's what Reed will bring, along with all the other good stuff.
I'm one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. I'm engaged to the hottest girl on the planet. And the big jock who played quarterback in high school, he's standing right in front of me asking me for my help.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Now the number 1 spot. When all else fails, let's send in the God of Thunder, Thor. If you've been watching, my absolute favorite character in Marvel. He almost took out Thanos in Infinity War. If he didn't have that little bravado and, wanted to make him suffer a little bit before he took him out and went for the chest first. If he went for the head, we wouldn't have had Endgame as a movie, of course. But he was this close to making it happen. Not only does he have the best intro, I feel, of any superhero into any battlefield in the history of the cinematic universe, but he is a very powerful guy. He's been leveling up every movie if you've been paying attention. Not only does he have Stormbreaker, which is a more powerful relic where he can teleport and things, he has Mjolnir now too. So he's double fisting it when his daughter, his adopted daughter, Love, is not using it. As his father told him, he doesn't even need the hammer. He doesn't even need the axe. It was just a way to channel the energy because it's already inside of him. What are you, the god of hammers, he said? No, you are the god of thunder. You control the lightning. It's already inside you. This is the way to harness it, but honestly, you don't even need it.
What were you the god of again?
as Thor progresses in the comics, we got Rune King Thor, we got the Herald of Galactus Thor. He gets even more powerful. So maybe he's going to get a little bit more of a level up here and then take on some Doom. They say in the trailer that when they go 1v1, Thor doesn't come out victorious, but that's why we got these other 8 guys. Let's all come together. We don't need to be called Avengers. We don't need to be called X-Men. We don't need to be called Fantastic Four, because this is Doom Watch. And I'm telling you guys, if this team comes together, oh man, I was going anyway, but I'll go like 10 times and just have them take my money. I think this is the only team, again, together, that can survive a battle with Doctor Doom. You need leaders, you need geniuses, you need raw power, you need a little bit of magic. And most importantly to me, I think you need a group of heroes that Doctor Doom doesn't expect to work together. But now I want to know what you think. Who did I leave out of Doom Watch that should be on the team? Can't wait to see your guys' teams in the comments, and I will see you next period.
Always got mad when the class was dismissed, but when it was a session, I always had a question.